Good morning and welcome, everybody. We're on, Vince? All right, welcome to the Ownership Thinking Dashboard. And this morning we're going to go over all the key metrics of what makes ABC ABC. And we've got a lot of good stuff to share with everybody. Top of the list to share, I'm going to talk about, that is a picture of our newest facility in the Rio Grande Valley. And so let's give a big applause. Stephen we had the Chamber of Commerce there, and we opened up the building, and it's a wonderful facility, so that is a big next step for us. So congratulations to all the RGV team, and looking forward to continuing to work and build that area. Okay, we're going to do tell me something good. I didn't send out an email or a video, so what you're going to get is some live tell me something good from the folks here in the crowd. Brian Kelly, you got the microphone. You go first.
Yeah, I got my second shingle shot on Friday, and I spent the weekend with no problems. Felt great, and glad to get it done and over with.
You felt compelled to share that with us.
Yes.
Well, that's all of you old guys there, right there.
All us old guys.
Craig's got one behind you. Pass it right there.
I'm happy to announce my son got accepted, and will start this fall at the Texas A&M University College of Engineering.
Woo! That makes me very happy. Who else has got something? I see Mark Ambrose on the front row, right? Mark, tell us something good.
Well, another old thing. I've been having some sciatica issues. but I will say this. I'm going to give a plug for Orasti and for Stretch Lab.
Okay.
Because between the two of them, they've got me on the road to recovery.
Well, that's good. I'm so glad I got you two old guys sitting up here. So you guys are watching. I got the two old guys sitting right up front, and thank God they're doing okay, I guess. Old Myers, you got something good?
Let's turn the tables here. So Belle didn't wake up not a single time last night.
Oh, my granddaughter, my youngest grandchild. Who else has got something? Bo, you got something?
We'll piggyback on the Aggie theme. The Aggies have been on a tear on recruiting lately. We've picked up multiple 5-stars and 4-stars, so we're ready for the 2024 game against UT. So
there we go. That's what we're all looking forward to. Who else has something good? Got any more? Any more? Teresa, you want to do one?
I got a brand new greenhouse this weekend from my husband.
Thank you. That's good, Teresa. Anybody else? Who has one? You said Chris Gentry has one?
Come on, Gentry. Come on. Anybody. Oh my goodness, Tracy.
All right. I know there's a lot of good stuff. We got some good stuff right there. Thank you guys for sharing. We will move on with the company meeting. Okay, this is the part we always like to show, our advancement program. We had a couple of anteaters that did some advancing. You know my favorite saying, if you aren't growing, you're dying. In the pest division, Monica Warren, Kim Free, advanced to specialist number 1. Monica, congratulations. Love our advancement whenever anyone's doing these. Always love to start off a monthly meeting with some compliments. Julian Pack on our electrical team here in Austin. Julian was prompt, very friendly, had a wealth of knowledge. He quickly replaced our smoke detectors and light switches and will be sending us a quote for some major service in the near future that will require a coordinated effort between him and different sections of ABC. We really like this guy. Great job, Julian. Thank you for that. Stephen Aguilar down in RGV that we just talked about. Excellent service, professional. I have never had an issue with their service or their personnel. They communicate well and take time to explain any questions I've had in the past. Would certainly recommend to anyone in need of reliable, professional, and honest pest control services. Great job, Stephen. Charles Vitito in HVAC in Austin. I've worked with ABC guys on getting new downstairs unit and have pest control every other month service. Today was second visit. The city inspector even commented on how good a job they did on the AC. Not sure if that's normal. He was clearly impressed, as was I. They busted their butts in one long, hot day. Everyone I have dealt with is extremely professional and knowledgeable. They're always on time and great keeping you in the loop on the arrival time. Great job, Charles. Eric Sparkman, HVAC down in College Station. Outstanding. Their service technician called ahead, arrived early, conducted testing and serviced our unit. The technician quickly and accurately identified the problem and implemented corrective action requiring only the requisite parts necessary. They offered an annual service contract for our units, which I highly recommend. Includes biannual service cleanings and is fully transferable, Really pleased with this company branch here in town. Great job, Eric. Love what we're doing in HVAC. Okay, I have got some really great news to share with you guys, and it is June was probably the most number of milestones from a pure revenue standpoint that I think we've ever had as a company. So the first one I'll point out, that record total revenue, $14,389,000 for the entire company. Big round of applause for everybody. That is the most revenue in any month, not just a June, but any month we've ever had. In Austin, we set an Austin record. First time we've ever broken $10 million in 1 month in Austin, so that's great. Let's give a round of applause. San Antonio, look at this, $2,681,000. That is the most revenue that we've ever done in San Antonio in any 1 month. Big round of applause for San Antonio. And I will tell you, I'm going to share this with you because these are the things that matter to me. And to the San Antonio team, and we might not want to broadcast this and send this to the Houston branch. That San Antonio revenue, their biggest month, that is more revenue than we did in all of Houston last month too. So again, one more applause for San Antonio. Love you guys down there. 837 in Bryan College Station. That is the biggest month Bryan College Station has ever had. Congratulations to them. And this is an amazing number. This PES number, that is actually the most revenue we've ever done in a single month in total PES, $5,185,000. So the PES team, all of PES is great. Home improvement, again, another biggest month ever, $1,159,000 for our home improvement team. Congratulations to them. And it doesn't stop. Mechanical, look at this number, blows my mind. $4,489,000, the most we've ever done in mechanical in a given month. So congratulations to those guys. And then some specific services that we did, and these are important services to look at. We have never broken, and this number is amazing to me, over $3 million in air conditioning in 1 month. Congratulations to our air conditioning team. And this is another one, $1,239,000 is the most revenue we've ever done in mowing in a single month. Now that we're back to selling new mowing services, our biggest month ever for mowing, so congratulations to that team. Doesn't stop. Landscape, look at this, guys. $892,000 in landscaping in 1 month. So congratulations to our landscaping team. Great job there. You guys remember what started all of this diversification was our handyman team. Look at that, $583,000 in 1 month in our handyman department. Great job by our handyman team. And pool, also, biggest month we've ever had, $343,999 in the pool division. Congratulations to them. So again, that's why we said these are milestones, each one of those, and I do think it's important that we celebrate and share these numbers. So many of our service lines all had the biggest month they've ever had. So congratulations to everybody in each of those for doing those. So break it down real quickly to see where we did. While that's the biggest PES number we've ever had, we're only up about 2%. And so it is a little bit, while that's good, obviously we'd like the percentage of the growth to be a little bit higher right now, but 2%, you can see residential 2.4, commercial just under 3, and each of these pretty anemic and yet still big months with a lot of revenue. Lawn division, on the other hand, it had an outstanding month in lawn division, almost 17% up. You can see lawn care at 19. The mowing that we said, biggest month we've ever had, that was up a solid 8.8. The landscaping, like we said, we went from 660 to 891. Big jump in landscaping. Irrigation is one of the ones that we're looking hard at. Funky year, as we all know. It's really hot. People are now starting to turn their irrigation systems on, and I'm sure those numbers are going to turn around. Tree has just been incredible. We've talked about this ever since the big freeze that we had. Again, you can see, look at that, almost 54% up year to date. So really great numbers there. Home improvement, like I said, incredible numbers. The entire division, biggest number we've ever had. And look at that, almost 17% up. Again, handyman had a great month. Pool up a little bit nicely. And you can see this other one, this one that I want to show you too, window and power washing. Man, that is a real business, folks. That is such a great service for everyone to recommend to any of your customers, be it residential or commercial. Look at that. It's just up 56 for the month, 232 for the gross revenue. Then we get to mechanical, like we said. It's just incredible, some of the numbers that are here. Up almost 18% for the month in mechanical. You saw the big number that we talked about in HVAC, over 3 million. Electrical down just a little bit. Appliance up nicely. Plumbing just off a hair. We've been doing some great work there. And a little bit off there in water quality. So when you dice it, you see that we were up a very, very solid 11.3%. Rock solid. And that's what generated the biggest month we've ever had at 14,389. Breaking it down by location, some really great things to show. Austin, very, very solid, over 10%, like we said. Broke that $10 million number. San Antonio, their record number, look at that, 19.7%. College Station steals everybody's thunder, 837, 27% up in College Station. So great, great job there. Corpus Christi is the one area that we're working on. We were actually off, and that doesn't happen a lot, so we're off about 10% and off for the year. So we've got some work to do there. RGV, the Rio Grande Valley, up 11%. You can see that almost $30,000 there. I'd like to show you some of the satellites around the Austin office so that you see these. Again, Bastrop, up a little bit, but look at what's happening up in Bell County. Very, very positive about the Bell County number, 40% up, 161,000 up there. And then you see these other numbers. These always blow my mind. Up in Georgetown. Now, I did see a deal that said that Georgetown is the fastest growing community in the entire country. So a lot of good things for us in Georgetown, up 4%. Marble Falls, really good in Marble Falls, 14.5%. And San Marcos, where we know we've got tremendous potential down in San Marcos, 22%. So that's where the branches showed up, and all very, very solid. So this is the part I normally have Matt Burns come up and give the CFO report on the profitability. Unfortunately for us, but fortunately for Matt, he's in cooler weather in Estes Park. So we'll let him off the hook for this. You see our gross revenues, and again, these are through May, so this is 1 month in arrears on the profitability, but you can see all of our numbers. Payroll is up a little bit as we've hired more people, and I'll show you that in a minute. Nice news is our direct materials as a percent is down from 14 to 13, so down, saved a little bit there. Our gross profits right around the same as it was last year. Advertising, same, and again, when we think about, we got to get the phone to ring, we got to do this. I mean, just think about it. Already to date, this is just through May, so not even halfway through the year, we spent over $2 million to make the phone ring, right? So we are an aggressive marketer in advertising, over $2 million there. You can see our insurance is going up a little bit, and we've talked a little bit about that. Benefits, they're up also, and then other costs are up just a little bit. So where that leaves us, we're at 6.91%. Last year at this same time, we're at 8.3%. So off a little bit on profitability. Revenues are up. We need them to be up just a hair more. And so pretty good numbers. I think what we'll see when we give this report next week, when we have the June numbers, because of the big revenue month, this number should get a little bit better and start to approach where we are at that 8.3 from last year. That'll be what we'll be looking for. This is important, and we talk about this all the time. Before we remodeled this room, if you'll recall, those of you who've been here, the big banner across here was retention, 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 right? Everything about the success of this business is predicated upon retention. Retention of customers and retention of the people that work here, of our team. If we retain customers and we keep our people, we're going to be successful. We're doing okay on that. We could do better is what I want to share with you. You can see when we return, look at the net change, 317,000 here, but what I'll just take you to is this one that always, every time I look at this number, right, and you can see the different ones that are in red are not good. We had some challenges in Corpus and some other challenges, but look at that. Almost $2.5 million went out the door, okay? That's $2.5 million that people left for whatever reason, right? And we work really, really hard to keep that number down. But the point is, the more we fight to keep that down, the better we are, because there's no better customer than a current customer. We know that. And there's no more profitable customer than a current customer, okay? So we'll continue to focus on that, but that's why we show this gain and loss number, how important it is. Here's the same number that I'll share with you, and this is the one that is probably my single most frustrating part of what's going on in today's world. And I get it, the world is different and it's changed, but retention of our people, turnover is the single most frustrating thing that I deal with, right? I hate losing people from the ABC family, right? And I believe and I view it and feel that this is the ABC family. And when we lose people, it's very difficult. You can see that we're over 30% turnover year to date. Last year at this time, we were at 28%, so it's gone up. And we're doing a lot of things to try and keep that in check, but it is a challenge. And it is something that we all have to be involved in, right? Those of you who have been here for a long time, you know once you get over the hump, there's a lot of, it gets easier in so many respects. But it is about keeping our new people, and new people that come in, especially when we hire people when it's hotter than hell out there, right? It's like, whoa, this isn't such an easy job. I thought this would be this or that. It's tough, but all of us have to be involved in that. And you can see, take your department, right? Find whichever department you're in. This is the current one, and you can see most of these are going up, going the wrong way, okay? But they're all above what I'd like it to be is about 15%, right? So we're about double what we should be from my perspective of what we should have for turnover. So it is one of the key things that I wanted to share with you so that you see where we are with that. Okay, you get this every month, the enrollment. If you're new, you can see if you were hired at any of these times, this is when the effective date of your benefits are. So make sure you're paying attention to that. Contact HR by a help desk ticket if you need help enrolling. But that's that. Okay, this is a big deal, and I'm proud of this, right? This is one of the things we do to try to make it that we work better. So the insurance plan is a 9/1 renewal, so that's coming up. All right, you go, oh, it's not till September. Well, you got to start thinking about it now. And so it's the early enrollment. There are no changes to our carriers, right? So Blue Cross, Blue Shield, all that we've had, we're going to continue with them. My feedback is that I've gotten from everybody is that they're good and everybody's satisfied and happy with it. It is a very good program and they're good. This is a biggie. It says, and so that you'll know this, it says no change to the employee premiums. Let's give a big round of applause for that, because what I will tell you, that is not the case to the company premiums, okay? The costs went up, and what we did as a company, we made the decision that the company will bear the increase and not pass that on to the employees at this time. And so that is a positive. Yeah, thank you for saying that. So all changes will take effect on the September 15th paycheck. You'll have the new benefit guide. It'll be on Paylocity by July 17th. There's some more information on that. That's when it goes. You can go find it. You've got to get enrolled, the flex spending plan, all the different things that you want to do, but the changes have got to be done by September 1. If you have any questions, get with HR. Here's a little path on how to do it. You go to Paylocity, click on HR payroll, and you can check all the benefits that are there. Down here are the benefit program. And again, that'll be coming on the 17th. We'll have some more information on that in the weekly meetings, okay, so that you have that. We'll walk you through that. But we've got good time on that. Okay, internal jobs. This is always an important piece of how you do that. Know that we post every single job internally before we post it externally, right? So that everybody has the opportunity to see what are the different things that you might be interested in here at ABC. And again, this is our $500 employee referral. You saw that we had 1,039 people working here at ABC as of this month. But we need more people, right? We're always hiring at ABC. And again, there's no better than a referred person from one of you guys in our own team, right? And I was at a meeting last week or the week before, and we were talking about how we do things at ABC, and I talked about how about 40% of the people who work at ABC have a family member who works at ABC, right? I personally take that. I'm proud of that. I'm very, very proud of that. I freaking love that, right? There are other companies that have a zero, you can have 0 family members working at a company. And that's the policy. That one guy was telling me about a story. A couple kind of, they were working there, they were going to get married and all that. And the boss comes in and says, one of you guys go. One of you got to go. And it's like, wow, you got 2 good people. Just because they're getting together, now one of them's got to leave. One of them's got to leave. We don't do it that way. My point on all that is family, friend, whatever it is, you refer somebody. Again, we've got a generous employee referral bonus program, and it's something that we're always trying to do, always recruiting here at ABC. Okay, safety, safety, safety. This is a part of the meeting, and for all the field people and all for the office people, this is so, so important. And you can see where our workers' comp dashboard, these numbers down here are every month, all right, starting back here in January of 22. And you can see some of these numbers bounce up, some of them go low. And you can see where we have been for the last several months, April, May, and June. You can see 11, 11, and 10. And then you can see where we are year to date. So first 6 months of this year, we're at 43. First 6 months of last year, we were at 50. So we're a little bit better. But we've got to continue to focus on this. We've got to continue to be conscious of it. So that's the workers' comp. The driver's story, we go over this all the time. Some of this is really good. We've got 511 drivers in June, so that jumped up. This is really good news, folks, who are low-risk drivers. 68 are medium risk, and we've dropped, we're at 35 are high risk. So 35 drivers are the ones that have the harsh braking, the swerves, the harsh accelerations, and those things. Those lead to accidents. They always lead to accidents. It's just the way it is. Someone who is an aggressive driver is going to be the first one to have an accident rather than someone who is a very careful, cautious driver. Okay, so our goals for the third quarter that we're already in on injuries. In 2022, we had 28. Our goal for workplace injuries for 2023 is under 20. So we've got to get better. So that's the objective, and we're making good progress. Randy is doing an outstanding job of making that. I have safety meetings every week with each of the division managers, and they're very, very productive, and we are making progress. Okay, these are the drivers. I love these drivers. I'm amazed. They drove at least 500 miles with 0 infractions. How do they do that? God bless them. That's just incredible. You can see we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, a whole bunch of people on here. And you can see all the names. Thank you, all of those guys. You get 500 points in your point recognition as just a small thank you for that. Again, we're talking about this, and then I'll hit this right now real quick. You know, it is about going home safely. It's not about, saving money here or insurance there. Yeah, that's very, very important, clearly. But everybody's job needs to be, I got to do my work and I got to get home safely. If you make it home safely at the end of the day, I think you can check that off as a successful day. And let me just say, in this heat, right, it's wear your PPE, drive carefully, all of those things, eyes on path, but here it is right now, right? And we're going back into it. I'm going to get my little soapbox about the heat. This is it. We've been talking about it constantly in our safety meetings. I cannot beat this drum high enough. If there's one thing that I worry about every single day right now, it is that every single person at ABC makes it home without having heat stress, heat exhaustion, some kind of problem, because everybody is out there, everybody is exposed to it, but we've all got to be careful. We've got to slow down, take breaks, and again, we've talked about this ad nauseum, right? You've got to make sure that the day before, it's not just what you do the day that you're working, is what did you do the night before? You've got to get plenty of rest. You've got to eat right. You've got to take in plenty of fluids. I'm sorry, these are the things that you've got to be focused on. It's not just about the moment. It's not just that you're out there working. Oh, wow, it's hot. Yeah, if you were prepared for it, if you were properly hydrated, proper nutrition, proper rest, you'll make it through it. If you're not, this heat is going to be brutal. And I saw the report. This isn't going to end, right, anytime soon. We're in another one of those bad heat waves. Had a little reprieve last week where it was like 93, 95. It felt like, oh my gosh, I needed a jacket. It was so different from what it was. But it's going to be heat index today, 112, okay? So please, please, please be conscious about that. And then this is the other one, this our campaign on the driving. Just drive. Just drive. Don't think about anything else but driving. Your most important job is getting from point A to point B safely, right, when you're driving. It takes one text, one song, one drink, one glance, one call, one game, one reach, one distraction, right? One single moment for one fatal moment, okay? So think about it. Be focused. Be careful. Just drive. Net Promoter Scores, love this part. Always the piece that says, you know, we are doing some great things, and it is something that when we have the Net Promoter Score that we have across all service lines, you can look at the PEST numbers all the way across, just outstanding in every single one of those divisions and every single branch. Great job there. Again, Net Promoter Score for lawn mowing, one of our tougher ones, and yet these are pretty damn good, right? All of them up in the 70s and 80s, which is solid for that kind of work. We want to continue to drive those higher, and get that Corpus Christi one up to that Austin one, and get those even higher. Lawn care, love what we're doing there. It's tough business keeping a lawn green, right? Especially when God doesn't put the rain on there. It makes it harder, but our team is doing a great job, and our tree division always does a great job with an over 90. Again, irrigation, our irrigators are second to none. I just can say that over and over. You can see, and these are incredible scores. Landscaping, you saw the record month that we had. We're doing a very, very good job getting our landscaping done and landscaping in. Again, HVAC, all 90s above there. I think at this time of year, if you're air conditioned out, just the fact that we show up, they love us, right? You know, we're saving lives. That's what we're doing. Plumbing is always rock solid all the way across the board. And electrical, same thing. All of our mechanical scores are outstanding. Net Promoter Score in handyman, again, those blocks and those projects, we're just doing a great, great, great job. That window service that we talked about, rock solid all the way across the board. Because people, again, when you get your windows cleaned, it's a night and day experience from what it was previously. So our total score, 4.8 on Google and on the Google reviews, and 3.5 on Yelp. And so very, very solid there. So the total Net Promoter Score is 94.2. Let's give a big round of applause. Everybody's doing a great job. Great revenue, but great satisfaction from our customers. Okay, this is our AMP sales. You can see Amber led the way with 17. We had 123. We are now at 9,409 of our maintenance programs, and you can see our inspectors. Michelle did 5 of those. Technicians, Billy Moore had 7. Kim Saunders had 7. So that's how you build a business, right? You sell service agreements. It's all about service agreements, be it whichever service we do, having those. Our office does some incredible stuff, and I just want to give you a quick update on these. We get paid, right? That under 11 days is fantastic. You guys do a great job. We do a great job of billing. We get the money in. Our customers are happy, as evidenced by the Net Promoter Score. See how it all works together. If one of those in the chain isn't working, things go off the rails. You can see this also. Bad debt, 20,000 out of 13,459 on that. That's a really small number, so that's a really good thing. You can see we entered 3,396 contracts last month. That's a wow. Let's give that a round of applause too. All about contracts, all about service agreements. So great job there. Billing emails, portal web chats, Evolve's help support. So I mean, we do a good job. We do a good job in the field. We do a great job with sales. We do a great job in the office with all the things that go with that customer. Lead line, some good news here. Look at this. Up 65% in those submitted. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody. This is how we build our business. So that is up from June of 2022 and up almost 16% on the number that are actually scheduled. So great, great work. We're doing a better job of participating on that, and it's proving out. And you can see our lead line technicians. Look at this. Nathan Turner, 25. Caleb Roberts, 24. Chad Critchfield, 23. Seth Doty in San Antonio, 16. And Devontae Wilson in Austin, 16. Look, so those are giant, right? That's how many got scheduled. Well, that's what went into their pocket for turning those in. So great, great job by the technicians. Our sales leaders, same thing. We got Ed, Dan, Ricardo, Harlan, and Leanne, all participating and all helping themselves and helping our customers in the business. Oh, by the way, love this. Look at this. Mary Dietz. I mean, if we could figure out how to clone Mary, right? We could all probably retire within 2 years, okay? So great job by Mary. Scheduled 72 oh, by the ways. You can see the ones that we get. We had 280. That's 280 opportunities that we created that we wouldn't have had that office person not said, oh, by the way, Mrs. Jones, let me tell you about our rodent division, or let me tell you about our tree division. Whatever it is, what's going on, that created 280 more of those, and you see by division. So great stuff there. Okay, you do not have a record month in all the different places that we had unless you've got a sales team that is doing an absolutely fantastic, incredible job. So we'll walk through our sales leaders. Marcus Mays, 89,000. Marky Barr in College Station. This is incredible. This is his first. This, Mark, if you're watching, and I know you will be watching at some point. You better be watching at some point. Marky Barr in College Station, this is his first month out of the gate. First month, came in second in the entire company and sold $104,000. Let's give Mark a big round of applause. But he did not beat the man. He did not beat Ricardo Villarta at 120. So let's give Ricardo a big round of applause. Ricardo, great job. And then here's some great numbers here. John Arnold down in College Station, 89,000. Anthony Sanchez here in Austin, 164,000. All of those, both of those are fantastic. But Daryl Gentry, I think this is the largest. And Daryl, I thought it was over 300. I'm a little disappointed, I got to tell you, 296. I was all excited about 300, but look at that. Daryl Gentry, 296,277 in commercial pests. That is absolutely incredible. Let's give Daryl a big round of applause. Our in-house, I love this. These are the ones that we're swamped right now. Elvis Kiefer, over 100,000. Kevin Havron, 115. David Clegren led the way, 122,494. Let's give our in-house sales team a round of applause. That's a lot of calls those folks are taking. They're doing a great job. Okay, a couple of important numbers here. Our lawn, we saw the great numbers that we had in lawn, record month in landscape and mowing. Tyler Level, look at this. You're in third place and you sell 160,000. So great job by Tyler. Stephen Kasulis, 196,512. But Jake Jerzambek absolutely had an incredible month, 246,611. Let's give Jake and the entire lawn team a round of applause. Great job. Again, record month in home improvement. We look at these two numbers. Bob Toy at 113, but Clint Chandler, 124,701. Congratulations to Clint and the home improvement team. All right, now I'm going to show you these next numbers. And these next numbers make me, I almost become speechless. So these are mechanical sales. 1, 2, 3, 4. You come in fifth place and you sell over $200,000, and that's only good for fifth place. Great month for Mark DeJacque, Art Marchat, 280. Robert Stengel, both these guys in San Antonio, 289. Mark Hogan, no surprise that Mark Hogan's on here, 298. And then there's this number. Angela Broussard, 475,519. That is an absolute all-time sales high number for ABC. Let's give Angela and the entire mechanical team a round of applause. When we saw that number, I will tell you, we thought it was a mistake. I said, how can someone sell 475,000 in 1 month, right? It is incredible. So great job, Angela. Congratulations. Okay, we're going to do the best drivers by branch. And in fourth place, Corpus Christi. We got to get Corpus moving up Corpus. Second place, San Antonio, 1.1. Second place, Austin, 1. College Station still in first place. Those damn College Station guys, good job. Good job, College Stations. Congratulations. We'll get you next month, right? Okay, our best drivers, 0 infractions. Again, 19 drivers had 0 infractions. We put them in. We take the top 12 off of there, randomly select the top 12. Austin, San Antonio, College Station. So we got a mix of people there. We put them in. Vince, are you the spinner today? Spin it, Vince. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Stop it now, Vince. Nathan Turner. Nathan Turner wins a $50 gift card to the Cheesecake Factory. Let's give Nathan a round of applause. Our most improved. It's all about getting better. And we've got a lot of drivers on here that are making good progress. Thank you for getting better. Again, that's the name of the game. We put all of those folks in. The top 12. Let's spin these guys, Vince. And stop it now, Vince. Eric Pugh, all right, here in Austin, Eric Pugh. Let's give Eric a round of applause. Okay, lots of good stuff there, right? And again, it's important that we share this information. Hope that you see that. File takeaway things to think about, right? Safety, safety, safety. I always put it at the top of the list. Mainly your own well-being with this damn heat, right? Think about that constantly. Make sure you're focused on your driving. Net promoter scores are great. We're doing a good job there. The other piece is, business is good. We're continuing to grow. Where sales are going, phones are ringing. The other thing is we've got to retain. The two things that I would say are pain points for us to sum it up. We're losing some customers, right? That happens at this time of the year. But we've got to work harder on retaining our customers. And what does that mean? Great service. If you deliver great service, they ain't going to leave us, right? And then the other is we've got to bring down our turnover within each of our offices, each of our divisions. We've all got work that we can do there. We can do better. But all in all, folks, an absolutely wonderful month. Love celebrating the record months and the record sales all the way across the board. So please, all week, just be careful out there. Be safe, take the fluids, and drive carefully. All right, let's have a great week. Thanks, everybody.